Joe by Emily Pauline Johnson. An etching. A meadow brown, across the yonder edge a zigzag fence is ambling here, a wedge of underbrush has cleft its course in twain, till where beyond it staggers up again, the long grey rails stretch in a broken line, their ragged length of rough split forest pine, and in their zigzag tottering have reeled in drunken efforts to enclose the field which carries on its breast, September born, a patch of rustling, yellow, Indian corn. Beyond its shriveled tassels, perched upon the topmost rail, sits Joe, the settler's son, a little semi-savage boy of 9. Now dozing in the warmth of nature's wine, his face the sun has tampered with and wrought by heated kisses mischief, and has bought some vagrant freckles, while from here and there a few wild locks of vagabond brown hair escape the old straw hat the sun looks through, and blinks to meet his Irish eyes of blue. Barefooted, innocent of coat or vest, his grey checked shirt unbuttoned at his chest, both hardy hands within their usual nest, his breeches pockets, so he waits to rest his little fingers, somewhat tired and worn, that all day long were husking Indian corn. His drowsy lids snap at some trivial sound. With lazy yawns he slips toward the ground, then with an idle whistle lifts his load and shambles home along the country road that stretches unfringed out with stumps and weeds, and finally unto the backwoods leads, where forests wait with giant trunk and bough, the axe of pioneer, the settler's plow. The Naming by Karenne Wood. Some nights we feel the furred darkness of an ancient one's breath, and are trapped in awakening, dismembered by events we no longer recall. We can touch the windowsill where October air gathers as hours slip past in thin robes, the forest, a concert of voices. The last crickets let go of their songs. The land speaks its language arising from its own geography. The mountains' hulked shapes are blue whales remembering when they were undersea ridges, and rivers are serpentine strands hammered from silver, and dark trees talk to the wind, weaving mortal lives, drumbeats, pillars of smoke, voices wavering into updraft, the storyteller shifting the present. Ah, ah, by Joy Harjo, for Lorleen McGregor. Ah, ah, cries the crow, arching toward the heavy sky over the marina, lands on the crown of the palm tree. Ah, ah, slaps the urgent cove of ocean swimming through the slips. We carry canoes to the edge of the salt. Ah, ah, groans the crew with the weight, the wind's cutting skin. We claim our seats. Pelicans perch in the draft for fish. Ah, ah, beats our lungs, and we are racing into the waves. Though there are worlds below us and above us, we are straight ahead. Ah, ah, tattoos the engines of your plane against the sky. Away from these waters, each paddle stroke follows the curve from reach to lost. Ah, ah, calls the sun from a fishing boat with a pale yellow sail. We fly by on our return over the net of eternity thrown out for stars. Ah, ah, scrapes the hull of my soul. Ah, ah. Once the World Was Perfect by Joy Harjo. Once the world was perfect and we were happy in that world. Then we took it for granted. Discontent began a small rumble in the earthly mind. Then doubt pushed through with its spiked head, and once doubt ruptured the web, all manner of demon thoughts jumped through. We destroyed the world we had been given for inspiration, for life. Each stone of jealousy, each stone of fear, greed, envy, and hatred put out the light. No one was without a stone in his or her hand. There we were, right back where we had started. We were bumping into each other in the dark. And now we had no place to live, since we didn't know how to live with each other. Then one of the stumbling ones took pity on another and shared a blanket. A spark of kindness made a light. The light made an opening in the darkness. Everyone worked together to make a ladder. A Wind Clan person climbed out first into the next world, and then other clans, the children of those clans, their children, and their children, all the way through time to now, into this morning light, to you.